So back to, what do you mean 6 hours, what's that?
Okay, I was laying in the water for 6 hours a day. And the way I would do this is I had a raft where half of my body could be in the water and the other half would be out of the water. And the reason for this is right down here on your thighs, there's 2 places on each side, and if you coat them with something that can't breathe, you will actually suffocate even though you can breathe out your mouth and out your nose. So if you have this part underwater, then you're breathing in something because you're not suffocating. So you're taking in minerals, elements, and ions at the same time, and electrolytes. This is what makes what makes the hunger so least when you're fasting. It's almost like something is feeding you every day. So in order for me to put it into a clinic form, I have to have what is called a colon therapy machine, a Hydrosans Plus. Now this allows people to keep it in their colon for 25 minutes. As soon as it's within 10 to 15 minutes, it's already reaching your liver.
You didn't use the Hydrosans machine out there, did you?
No, I used enema bag, but it worked the same way. I was injecting it in my colon and holding it.
Well, just tell us about this story. We'll just finish up the story about how you healed yourself for now. We'll go into this later. Hydrosans in another video.
Okay. You want to erase that back?
No, don't worry about any of that.
Okay.
It'll be a little choppy here and there,
Where
but
was I?
you were 6 hours underwater.
Oh, I was 6 hours in the water. After laying 6 hours in the water, I'd get out at night and go up on the bank and clean myself out with the enema. After the water had been purified and set in the ultraviolet light for 8 hours, or 6 hours, sorry. I would get all my stuff ready and I'd go to bed. The next morning I'd get up and I'd repeat this every day. Well, along about the 5th or 6th day, the arthritis pain in my body was almost nil.
6 days?
Yeah, in 6 days.
How bad was your arthritis?
I had large knots in my fingers like this here, and also my knees were swollen, my ankles were swollen, and I had 3 knots in my back on my vertebrae from doing so much construction and damaging myself during the construction years. Well, all these things started disappearing. So within 8 days, I could actually do the sun salute, which I hadn't done in almost 20 years. And when I did, it felt like every vertebrae in my body was cracked. It just like a rhythm. It just, every one of them cracked. It was sore for about 3 days after that, but that was the first time they moved in almost 20 years or something like that. And
so this is after 6 days of no food, no water?
Food. You have to fast.
You were fasting on water?
Water, limes, honey, cayenne pepper, and water.
Okay.
And this was what I was drinking every day, and I'd drink a half a gallon, or I'd drink a quart in the morning, and I would drink a quart when I got out of the water at night. And
you weren't afraid you were going to die? Most people, if they don't drink any liquids eat any food, or they think after a day they're going to die. So you weren't worried about that?
Well, I had faith that I wasn't going to die, if that's what you mean.
I'll starve. Most people think they'll start starving.
I was being fed in a way that's hard for people to understand. Once you put the minerals inside of you, it takes everything that you already have and it starts making food from it. Say like you have fat cells. It takes all those fat cells and it starts processing them and distributing the food that you need for your body from the fat cells. But the minerals can only do this. You can take all the vitamins, all the supplements, all the nutrients in the world, but nothing will work until you have minerals, elements, ions, and electrolytes.